If you're planning a trip to Greece, keep watching to see why Milos should be right at the top of your list.
Welcome to the incredible island of Milos. Located in the Cyclades about 95 miles off the coast of Athens, this island is so worth a visit. In this vlog, we dive into everything this stunning Greek island has to offer, from mouth-watering meals at some of the best local restaurants to exploring the island's most famous beaches, including the infamous Moon Beach. And we might even sneak in a stop at the best spot to watch the sunset.
We are off to the place that we've been most excited about this whole trip.
We are off to Sarakiniko Beach. It looks so incredible. It's meant to look like the moon.
And we just parked our car then and had a little tiny glimpse of it, and it definitely did from there.
It looks stunning. We'll see you down there.
So we're currently on the moon.
It is absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything like it before.
It really is very unique. So I don't know why Neil Armstrong went all the way to the moon. You can go experience walking on the moon here and then go for a dip in the ocean. Much better way to do it.
So convenient. We're leaving the beach and that was one of the most incredible spots I have ever swum at. It really does feel like the moon. Get there early though because it's gotten super busy and it was really beautiful without the crowds. For day 2, we booked a catamaran tour that took us along the coast of the island.
This whole catamaran tour has been amazing. We're now at the Blue Lagoon, and it's called that because it is so ridiculously bright blue. We've got the cliffs behind us, which are super, super dramatic, but it's been amazing.
It is just stunning. Sorry if you can hear some wind, but I think this has been my favorite boat day, of all time.
It's been super. There were definitely some hairy moments with some rough waters and wavy, rocky boats. But now it's time to go for a swim.
Our day on the catamaran was such an incredible way to see the hard-to-reach parts of Milos. We booked online a few months in advance with a company called Naya Yachting. It was pretty expensive at €230 each, but was totally worth it and a highlight of our trip.
We are at Mandrakia Village, which is the cutest little fisherman village. It has all these beautiful coloured houses behind me. We've got a dinner that I'm really excited for called Medusa. It is meant to be insane.
Cooked over the open flame, delicious, burnt sort of flavouring, smoky flavour. Yum.
Medusa has to be one of the most famous restaurants on the island of Milos. It is right in the heart of Mandrakia Village and sits on the water, making it an incredible spot for a sunset dinner. Reservations are not allowed, but we arrived at about 7 p.m. and only waited 10 minutes for a table. We had such a tasty meal here, sharing garlic prawns, fried salty cod, and tasty grilled octopus. This place is definitely worth the hype.
Super decadent.
Is it like a cross between a souffle and a baklava?
It's almost like chocolate sludge, like the texture is like really thick.
Fudge.
With the ice cream, it's nice, super rich, super decadent. Gets salty with the salted peanuts on top. Yum.
Next up, we headed to Tsigrado, a stunning secluded cove where getting down to the beach is half the fun. We braved our way down the questionable ladders and were blown away when our feet hit the sand.
First beach of our time here in Milos, and we've started strong, although it was a little bit hard to get to.
It was a bit of a struggle, but it is so stunning. The water is so blue, it's a dream.
It is, we had to climb down some ladders and through some small little alleyways, but it was totally worth it.
We are at St. Nicholas Chapel and it is so cute. We're in a little village of Kalina.
It is positioned on the coastline here with the most beautiful position 180-degree views of the water. If you haven't gotten married yet, this may be the place to do it.
It would be a true Mamma Mia moment. It would be the cutest little chapel to get married in. Kind of tempted to do it again just to do it.
Hopefully to me.
We couldn't leave Milos without having a gyros, so we headed to Apollonio Grill House, which we had heard made some of the best pita wraps.
Everything I wanted it to be and more.
After a perfect beach day, we headed to Utopia Cafe to catch a Milos sunset. This spot is super famous for its incredible view, and so it's important to head there at least 15 minutes before it opens at 6 p.m. We were treated to a perfect table with a view and had such an incredible couple of hours sipping on spritzers and watching the sun set from the incredible height of Mandrakia Village.
We've just put our names down for dinner at Hamos, and it's going to be about an hour to an hour and a half wait, which is incredibly long. Lucky we had a big lunch, and at least we got a really comfy place to wait for our name to be called.
Hamos is another Milos institution. After our long wait, we had a delicious meal of ridiculously tasty slow-cooked lamb, creamy marry-me chickpeas, and super soft stuffed eggplant. There are probably places that are just as nice to eat at without the wait, but we're glad we gave this famous spot a try.
While we were in Milos, we stayed at the Artemis Seaside Resort. This was the perfect base for our trip to the island. We were never more than 15 or 20 minutes away from where we wanted to go. And we're away from the hustle and bustle of the busier villages.
We've just checked into Artemis Seaside Resort. It is incredible. We'll show you the highlight of it later, which is the pool straight onto the beach and the restaurant. But come check out our room.
It's pretty cool as well. It's like a little cave.
It's like a cave. Reminds me a bit of Italy when we're in
Matera or even Santorini.
Terra. Stays nice and cool with the thick clay walls.
So beautiful. Completely exceeded expectations.
Yeah. I thought it might have been good, but not amazing.
Check out the bathroom, which you haven't seen yet. Oh wow, how cool is that shower?
Totally closed.
The resort had access to a spectacular beach and a super cool beach bar for a sneaky pre-dinner cocktail. At about 150 euros a night, it also felt super luxurious without breaking the bank.
Milos had the perfect mix of incredible beaches, super tasty restaurants, and cute villages. We are so happy that we finally included this Greek island on one of our Greece itineraries. Next up, we hop over to the island of Paros, so make sure to keep an eye out for that vlog.